Picture this. It's 2 a.m. You're asleep. Your phone screams, "Missile attack, take shelter now." That is not a movie scene. That happened to millions of real people. Iran launched over 500 ballistic missiles and nearly 2,000 drones at Israel and American military bases. Oil prices hit $120 a barrel overnight. 8 American soldiers came home in coffins. And Israel's economy lost billions in days. Tonight, we count every missile, every dollar, every life. This is the war they don't want you to fully understand. To understand this war, you need to understand the hatred behind it. Iran and Israel have never fired a bullet at each other directly, not for decades. Instead, they fought through proxies. Iran funded Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, the Houthis in Yemen. Israel struck Iranian weapons shipments and commanders in Syria. The unspoken rule was, don't strike each other directly.
That rule died on April 1st, 2024. Israel struck the Iranian consulate in Damascus, Syria, killing 7 top Iranian military commanders. Iran's supreme leader had a choice: absorb the humiliation or respond. He responded. And then in February 2026, after Iran restarted its nuclear program, the United States and Israel launched one of the most audacious military operations in modern history. They assassinated Iran's supreme leader in a single night, and Iran unleashed everything it had. When Iran retaliated, it didn't just target Israel, it targeted everyone. In a single coordinated wave, Iran launched ballistic missiles and kamikaze drones at Israeli cities, American military bases in Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, the UAE, Iraq, Jordan, and Cyprus. 10 countries hit simultaneously in one night. Total Iranian ballistic missiles fired, 500+ Iranian drones launched, nearly 2,000 missiles aimed directly at Israel, 162+ ballistic missiles, US military bases attacked, 27 installations across the region, countries hit by Iranian strikes, 10, including UAE, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Dubai airport, hit, 20,000+ travelers stranded, US embassy in Kuwait, struck, closed indefinitely. The Iron Dome, Arrow 3, and David Sling systems fired non-stop. The sky over Tel Aviv looked like a video game, streaks of light everywhere. But no defense system is perfect. Some missiles got through, and when they hit, the damage was real. Israel has the best missile defense on Earth, and missiles still hit apartment buildings in Tel Aviv. A man was killed by shrapnel near Ben Gurion Airport. Families spent nights underground. At least 13 Israelis were killed on their own soil. Over 3,200 people were wounded, but the military damage cut deeper. Iranian missiles hit 5 Israeli military bases, locations the Israeli military censored to prevent Iran from improving its aim. The Haifa oil refinery was struck and forced to shut down. The Weizmann Institute, Israel's most prestigious research center, was damaged. Soroka Hospital in Beersheba was hit. Israelis killed, 13+ confirmed. Israelis wounded. 3,238 buildings damaged or destroyed. 1,000+ Israelis evacuated from homes. 18,000+ military bases struck, censored. At least 5 confirmed. But the real weapon Iran used against Israel was economics. Every single day of this war cost Israel $200 million just to defend itself. That's not counting the bombs. That's just the air defense system running. Each Arrow 3 interceptor missile, $2 to $4 million. Each David Sling round, $1 million. Iran fired 162 missiles at Israel. Israel fired back hundreds of interceptors. Israel's daily war cost, $200 million per day. Projected 1-month cost, $12 billion. Aaron Institute, direct infrastructure damage, $1.5 to $2 billion. Tourism losses, full year, $4+ billion. Foreign investment drop, down 60% in 2024. Compensation claims filed, 46,000+. Total military costs estimated, $5.6 billion, plus a nation smaller than New Jersey, spending $200 million a day just to stay alive. America said it wasn't at war with Iran. Then 8 American soldiers came home in coffins. The first 3 were killed in Kuwait, asleep when an Iranian drone struck their barracks in the early morning. Sergeant Benjamin Pennington, 26, from Glendale, Kentucky, died the next day in Saudi Arabia. His mother was still on a plane to see him. 140 more American soldiers were wounded. Vice President J.D. Vance stood before the cameras and said, "If you are the praying type, and I certainly am. I hope you'll spare a prayer for the souls we lost. US soldiers killed, 8 confirmed. US soldiers wounded, 140 plus US military bases attacked by Iran, 27 installations. Cost of Operation Epic Fury. First 100 hours, $3.7 billion. CSIS daily US military cost, $891 million per day. Amount that was unbudgeted, $3.5 billion of the first $3.7 billion. Cost per SM-3 interceptor fired by US ships, $9.5 to $12 million each. Cost per Tomahawk cruise missile, $1.5 to $2 million. Emergency aid package sent to Israel, $26 billion. Think about that last number, 26 billion American taxpayer dollars sent to Israel, while American soldiers were dying, protecting the same operation, and the war was only 11 days old.